Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Sex sells in more ways than people realize. Sex sells. Now, this ain't about sex work and stuff. That is obvious. But you have many secondary and tertiary ways that sex actually sells. Because I want you to think about it. Think about when you walk, because I've talked about walking through malls and stuff, and usually with my sons, unless I'm specifically there to buy something. And whenever I'm any place where there's a business, it could be a strip mall, I'm always thinking about, I'm always observing businesses, where they're located. I'm always paying attention because one of my visions is owning at least a small strip mall or a strip shopping strip. I don't know if I'm getting that term right. Whatever the case, owning a few stores, like storefront properties and stuff, commercial property. And here's the thing. When I'm paying attention, particularly if I'm walking through a mall, like Towson Town Center, I'll use that as a great example. I remember the first time I really walked through, I was like, yeah, there's a lot of makeup places in here. That's indirectly sex. Why are women buying makeup? To look better. Now, they'll say, well, to feel good and stuff. What happens if a woman, she got that makeup on, her hair fixed and everything, Men gonna look at her more. Ultimately, why do we look at each other? Sex. Is that primal sexual desire. We always checking out people. Men and women always checking out somebody. What does makeup do for women? Draw more attention. That's why you get some of these young women, like you get someone like a Rihanna or a Kylie Jenner. They becoming billionaires based off of makeup. Seriously. Lipstick and all of that. Gosh, I got this little itch here. Anyway, like I was scratching this. It's becoming a serious industry for women to fix up their eyelashes. And even though I've said men don't pay attention to it like that, they're not thinking that. They thinking more attention. Why? Ultimately, sex. If you look at much of what's sold in stores, like if you go to an intimate section of a department store or even someplace like Victoria's Secret, what are they selling? Sexy clothing, women clothing to make a woman sexier. You go to the intimate section of a department store. You got push-up bras, you got waist trainers, you got stuff to make women look better. The shoe industry. High heel shoes don't really serve a practical purpose for women other than make their legs look tighter, project their sexuality more, make their butt, everything tighter, make their calves look good and everything. For what? To draw sex. Or the clothing. Look at the clothing, like leggings. That's becoming, when I've been going through different malls, there's always at least one store selling just leggings. Okay, what do leggings do? Make a woman's body look better. Sex. A lot of stuff have to do with just human relationships, hooking up, And I could even do something deeper, maybe on my Deep Thought channel. If you think about just having children. Like I use this thing with the Roe v. Wade overturn. If there's an increase in the number of children born, and that's a whole other conversation for another channel, talking about if that's actually going to happen. But what do you have? More children, more food sold, more children's things. Because that's actually a major part of the economy. That's a major part of the economy. When you don't have the kids buying as many toys being bought, you had this whole thing with baby formula or clothing. Oh, that's major. Where did the kids come from? Sex. And when I say it sells, I mean it's influencing us. If you look at commercials, how many of these commercials they subtly use sex to sell everything from toothpaste to outdoor grills. I want you to think about that. I want y'all to think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Just the idea, just saying, hey, if you get this type of toothpaste, you'll get this attractive mate. Or if you use this outdoor grill, you'll get that attractive mate. I mean, seriously, clothing, everything, shoot, the cups, and perfumes. Like I said, you go to like the cosmetics area of any major department store, you got all the perfumes, everything. Why are you wearing a perfume? To attract, or the cologne to attract. I mean, it's so much there. Like you could create a $1 billion empire just focusing on stuff that enhances sex appeal. Enhances it. Haircuts, barbers. Think about it. A lot of people ain't cutting their hair if people were just gonna cut their hair, you would just have plain haircuts. Seriously, you wouldn't have like any stylish thing. You would just have plain haircuts. Just go. Got a lot of hair, cut it down low and keep it going. You got hairstylists. You got some hairstylists. Like if a hairstylist got a good business and then franchise it or expand it to more locations, they can become a millionaire. What's the main thing with the hair? It ain't just cutting it. It's just a plain thing. And it's not for health. It's for appearance. It's for sex to draw more attention. How many women have gotten more attention from men by just fixing their hair a certain way, looking sexy? How many men have let the barber bless them with a nice haircut and get women? Think about it. I want you to think about it. So much of the economy is based around just sexual interaction. Think about it. Shoot, my main channel, Rom Wills. My main channel, men's channel. What's the main thing I'm talking about? Even if I don't mention the word sex. Sex. Seriously, think about it. Think about it on so many levels. A treasury is just the restaurant industry. How many people go in there just to eat on dates, especially the fancier restaurants? Because let's be real. It's the food be just alright. Seriously, you eat at some of those fancy places, the food be alright. But if the restaurant has a certain ambiance, some music playing, set up a certain way, certain lighting, it ain't a family restaurant. Nobody's bringing their kids there. It's to make the date easier. Shoot, nightclub industry. What's the main thing people doing? Dancing, meeting someone. There's so much just around sex. Like if somebody really get that and say, you know what, I'm not even going to talk about sex directly. I'm gonna get into a secondary or tertiary business related to sex. You're gonna make money. And I talked about subscription sites earlier. If you offering, there's women making a lot of money just showing naked pictures of themselves. And we ain't gonna get into the exotic dancing industry. It's like, yeah, but anyway, think about it. Just on so many levels. Think about it. And here's the thing. Because you might not want to get into the more sex worker type of economy, you really shouldn't. There can be issues there. Legal issues, just slight legal issues. But what if you say, oh, you know what? I know I can make this cologne right here, or I'm a barber. I can cut hair in such a way to make someone look more enticing, or so many things. In fact, I knew of this man through a friend of mine. I had a friend of mine, lady friend, totally platonic, y'all, but she had on this sexy perfume. I mean, you smell it. I was like, good Lord. It's like it said her name. It was real sexy, real enticing. And I said, where'd you get that from? She said, a guy made it for me. So many things. So something to think about. Something to think about business. Sex sells. And it's the cosmetics people ain't complaining about recession or going out of business. Well, no, I take that back. I think there's a major one that just filed for bankruptcy. But in general, somebody's taking that company's place. It's still going to be major. And it's all related to sex. So something to think about, everyone. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Y'all know the deal. Let's go make that money.